refer to the look as like model off duty. So it's not really manipulating the texture in any way with irons or anything, but just kind of working with what's already there. And the most important thing with this look is building a foundation because it's quite intricate, like these braids. It's actually a French braid fishtail on the top, and then it turns into a waterfall braid on the bottom. So there's a lot of technique involved, but to help you braid along the way, you're really just kind of using the right products that kind of mattify the hair and gives it a nice grip. And we're using the Perfectly Undone line, which actually has sea kelp in it. So it plumps up the hair, it makes it mattified, and it gives it a little grip, so it's not too slippery. And then the braiding is quite easy after that because the sections aren't really like slipping through your fingers. So we're just creating 2 fishtails through the sides, joining it in the back with 2 bobby pins, and then joining the 2 into another fishtail that goes straight down the back. It has a very feminine feel to it because the collection is kind of slouchy glamour. It's feminine with menswear mixed together. So I think the hair has a very feminine quality to it, paired with the makeup, which is quite strong. It just kind of completes her collection like to perfection.
You're going to see a really kind of luxurious, very beautiful fall collection I'm very proud of. I want every single look. It was very hard to edit. I relate to it on every level, but more importantly, I think all the women in my life want to wear it, and that's the idea. You're going to see lots of luxury. I want to make beautiful wearable clothes, and then, lots of incredible fabrics and textures, and, my inspiration this time kind of came more from the 30s and the 90s as opposed to the 60s and the 70s, but of course there's 60s and 70s in there. I can't change that much. That
always a little Brigitte Bardot.
Always. I just think sometimes references can be subtle. It's more about what's inspiring me at that moment. And, the 30s and then the women of the 90s, like I started in the era of the supermodels, and they had a profound influence on me, and that kind of strength and confidence and kind of mensy kind of tailoring and that sort of Helmut Newton, Peter Lindbergh photography. And then kind of when I mix that with those iconic women of the 30s and just how they felt and how they looked and how they wore velvet and how they wore silk pajamas and things like that. I don't know, just kind of the combination excited me. A lot of embroidery. There's certainly a lot of evening and cocktail, but nothing that's so intimidating. It's things you want to wear. You want to go to a party tonight wearing this great little beaded sequin mini dress. I mean, every girl in my life I could see wearing this dress, and that's the idea. It's taking things that might not be so relatable that I'm trying to make relatable and say, okay, buy this, wear this, and go to a party and dance all night and have fun. There's fringe, there's suiting, there's an amazing 3-piece leather tuxedo. I know, that really excites me too. So it's constantly trying to kind of reinvent what I love and putting it out there in a new and modern way. I don't find it hard because I feel like it's a great excuse to wear great boots and a coat and even a hat, like earmuffs, headband. I love it. I think you just have fun with it. You just go for it. Wear every warm accessory you can imagine. This woman is she's very sensual, she's very cool, she's very relaxed, very confident, and of course loves to get dressed. I think fashion changes and style stays the same. I feel like style is very much who you are. I think it's a state of mind. I think it's how you express yourself. And fashion is an actual thing that changes all the time. Fashion is a show. Fashion is a photo shoot. Fashion is something that can change with the wind. Whereas style is kind of, how you feel. It could be wearing your favorite jeans and a t-shirt and a pair of flats, and you have style.